Hey everyone, John here from TestPrepInsight.com, and today I'm going to be doing a comparison of the LSAT prep courses from Blueprint and Kaplan. Since the big LSAT exam format change a few months ago, we've purchased and re-reviewed both courses to check out their updates, and I wanted to share our thoughts on how they stack up and which one we like better. But with that said, if you do want some more information or detail regarding either of these courses at any point, make sure to check out our full detailed written comparison of these two programs over on our website. An easy way to get there is just to Google Test Prep Insight, Blueprint vs. Kaplan LSAT. That's the quickest way to find it. All right, so rather than giving you a detailed review of each of these LSAT prep courses, since we have individual review videos that go really deep on each one, I'll have those videos linked down below. I'm instead going to focus on where these courses differ and kind of have an edge over one another. So that'll be the nature of this video. I'm going to highlight the unique strengths of each course so you can kind of feel out which one is a better fit for you. And then I'll bring it back at the end for a quick verdict on which course grades out the highest overall. So let's start with Kaplan. And the first big highlight for them is their live classes. In my opinion, Kaplan is probably the best live class curriculum in the entire LSAT prep industry. And this is for a few reasons. For one, the lesson plans for each live class are really efficient and thoughtfully designed. They don't waste any time and get right to the heart of the concepts that you need to learn. Second, the instructors are really good. They understand Kaplan's teaching framework and strategies like the back of their hand, and they're great at communicating some of the tougher concepts. Third, the classes are integrated in a really cohesive way with the rest of the curriculum, meaning the classes, books, assigned practice work, and everything else just ties in seamlessly. And then lastly, the class sizes are usually pretty small, typically fewer than 10 students per class, which gives them a workshop-like feel and you get a deeper learning experience. So basically, given the quality and structure of Kaplan's live class instruction and lesson plans, if you're thinking that live classes are going to be a central part of your study plan, whether because you need guided instruction or you just like the accountability that comes with live classes, then I think Kaplan has an edge over Blueprint. Then the next edge for Kaplan is their problem explanations. So just to back up and explain a little here, every LSAT prep provider today, including Blueprint and Kaplan, leverages a subscription to LSAC to get access to thousands of previously used LSAT problems. So the playing field is pretty much level in terms of quality of practice work. Therefore, the big differentiator is the problem solutions that each company crafts to go along with these problems that they license. And we just think Kaplan's are slightly better than Blueprints. They're clear, concise, and offer actionable takeaways by also folding in the strategies that you learn in the main lesson work, so it all feels very integrated. All right, so the third thing that I want to call out here is Kaplan's LSAT channel. This is a great resource for self-paced students. Essentially, it's supplemental live lessons offered on almost a daily basis where you can tune in for extra help and guidance. It's almost like office hours in a way. Teachers hold nightly lessons on specific topics and you can drop in, listen, ask a couple questions, and then drop out. And if you can't make the live session, you can always watch the recordings later, which is pretty cool. Blueprint has started offering similar live office hour sessions too, but Kaplan's been doing it for longer and it just feels like they have a better grip on how to structure and run these live sessions. Maybe Blueprint will catch up, but for now, Kaplan has the win on these daily live lessons. And then lastly, a final quick win in Kaplan's favor is their study planner. They use an algorithm to optimize your study plan and it really works. The study plan they provide is very cohesive and feels very efficient in what they assign you. We really like that. Okay, so before we talk about Blueprint, I just want to note something about price. Both companies are just about identical in terms of cost, except for one little wrinkle. So when you look at the live online courses from both companies, meaning their packages with live classes, they each cost $1,299. They literally cost the exact same. However, when you consider their self-paced courses, they do things totally differently. Kaplan does the more traditional one-time purchase deal. They charge $899 and you get access to their course for 4 months. But in contrast, Blueprint actually does a monthly subscription model for their self-paced course where they charge $179 per month for access. So which package is more affordable kind of depends on your study timeline. If you only want access for 30 or 60 days, clearly Blueprint will be cheaper. But if you plan on studying over the next 6 or 7 months, say, then Kaplan might be the better deal. Just kind of depends. But with that said, one other factor to keep in mind here is that both companies are pretty good about running deals and discounts, and you can usually find their packages on sale for less, which might change the calculus here. So make sure to check for deals. Usually Kaplan has more frequent and steeper sales than Blueprint, but sometimes you can catch a good Blueprint deal around the holidays, so make sure to check for that. In fact, I'll do my best to drop any current discounts and coupons I can find floating around out there for both companies down below the video screen for you. I routinely check this stuff and will keep that description down below updated with the most current deals and links that I can find. All right, so let's get to Blueprint's highlights. And the first by far is their video lessons. To be clear, Blueprint's on-demand video lessons are the best in the LSAT prep industry. They have a great production value, they're incredibly engaging, they're a great length. They also weave in quiz questions between video clips, which we really liked. They make the material easy to understand, and the instructors are just plain awesome communicators. Now, in terms of format, the videos all feature your instructor on screen, and while they lecture, the screen gets filled with cool graphics, cartoons, and visuals to help hold your attention and demonstrate points. While some other LSAT prep companies' on-demand videos are boring and dry with a slideshow-style approach, we found Blueprint's video lessons to be super engaging and effective. And just as a reference, we actually like Kaplan's video lessons as well. They're actually pretty good in their own right, and they're light years ahead of others like TestMasters, but if you're a visual learner, we really like Blueprint here. Then the second advantage for Blueprint is their course structure. The entire Blueprint curriculum is smartly structured into these 60 or so bite-sized learning modules, and they spoon-feed you all of the material that you need to learn. These learning modules each consist of a series of video lessons, quizzes, short assignments, and drills. And the way they're all tied together into a single module makes the prep program feel very integrated. You just work from module to module, taking practice tests along the way. This gives your daily study plan a very predictable and cohesive feel, and the varied approach in each module allows you to kind of see and understand the same material from multiple perspectives. So in short, we really like Blueprint's curriculum design. Then lastly, the final thing I want to note for Blueprint here is the video breakdowns that they've put together for their practice problems. About every third or fourth practice problem, there's a video accompanying it, which explains how you should have solved, and these videos are great. Much like the video lessons themselves, they're all very well produced, and the instructor insights are really useful. Obviously, we wish they had these for every problem, but even so, they add a ton of value to your studies. So that's Blueprint, about the best on-demand video lectures you'll find, a clean and easy to follow study plan, and great video breakdowns of problems for review purposes. But anyway, that's about it for this video, so let's wrap this up with some final thoughts. But actually, before I forget, I should mention that since you're studying for the LSAT, we actually give away a free prep course every single month to one lucky person. It's really easy to enter. Just do the 3 simple things listed right here on screen. It'll literally take you 10 seconds or less, and you never know. You could win yourself a totally free LSAT prep course. Okay, so my final verdict. Should you go with Blueprint or Kaplan for your LSAT prep? Well, while both courses are very good in my opinion and both grade out well, after purchasing and re-reviewing each after the recent LSAT exam format changes, I think it's pretty clear that Kaplan is the better course at this point. They've just been better than Blueprint at making curriculum updates, their live classes are much better, they offer super helpful daily office hour sessions, and their problem explanations are more clear and concise and offer better insights. So at the end of the day, given that they're roughly the same price, I would personally go with Kaplan. But anyway, that's all I've got for you. I hope this video has been helpful. If so, please remember to subscribe to our channel, and best of luck in your LSAT prep journey.